Question 4. Work out 4% of 700. So the magic numbers when working out percentages are 1%, 10% and 50%. If I can find 1% by dividing a number by 100, that can help me find many other percentages. With 10% you have to divide the number by 10, and to find 50% you have to divide the number by 2. So as long as I know how to do that, I can work out any percentage. This is asking for 4%, so which one of my percentages can I use to help me find 4%? Well, 1% is going to be the easiest here, and if I have 1%, 1%, 1% and 1%, that will make 4%. So I know to find 1%, I've got to divide the number by 100. So 700 divided by 100, there's 2 zeros on 100 and 2 zeros on that. So 7 divided by 1 is going to be 7. Let's just take the 2 zeros off. So 1% is going to be £7. So if I add up all of those 1%, that would give me 4%. So if I add up all of these 7s, that would give me £28. So you could have also found 1% and then times that by 4 to give you 4%. So 1% would be 7 times 4 would be £28. So you'll get 1 mark for finding 1% and then timesing that by 4. So you'll get 1 mark for your workings and 1 mark for your final answer of £28. Part B. Work out 4/9 of 450. So this is a fraction of an amount. So the rules we use here is divide by the bottom and step 2 times by the top. So for step 1 we're doing 450 divided by the bottom number 9. So if you're not sure how to do that, you can do a little bus stop method. How many 9s go into 4? None. Carry it over. How many 9s go into 45? Well, the trick with the 9 times table is to hold your hands out in front of you, and you'll need 4 numbers before you put your finger down to be your tens, and 5 numbers after to be your units. So I put my 5th finger down then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 9 times 5 is 45. And then how many 9s go into 0? None. So 450 divided by 9 is 50. You also could have said how many 9s go into 45? 5, don't forget the 0 on the end. So step 1, the answer is 50, and I use that answer to do step 2. So 50 times by the top number then, times by 4, is 200. So the examiner will give you 2 marks straight away if you have that answer of 200. If you've made a little mistake, they'll give you some marks, a mark for your workings. So 450 divided by 9, and whatever answer you had here times by 4, that would have given you 1 mark. Question C. Simplify 15g, take away 18g, add another g. So this is collecting the things that are the same. So I basically have 3 terms here that are g's. So I'm going to do what the question is asking me. 15 take away 18. So a number line might help here. Here's 15, and when I take away I go in this direction. So I'm going to go down 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that takes me to -3 at this point. The other way you could have done that nice and easily is to say, well, you're taking away a bigger number, so you definitely know you're going to be in the minuses, because 18 is bigger than 15. It's going to take you past 0. So then you look at the difference between the 2 numbers. So what's the difference between 18 and 15? Just count upwards. 15, 16, 17, 18. The difference is 3. So you know you're going to be at -3g. Then it tells you to add on a G. Well, when we add on, we go in this direction. So I'm going from -3 and I'm adding on 1. And that takes me to -2. Don't forget to write the G because we're talking about -2 G's. And that would be 1 mark.